Son! Son! "911, help!"
But we're just playing.
What seems to be the problem?
I don't know, he was playing with his friend and then he just passed out.
Okay, I'm gonna check his vitals if you'll excuse me. The patient's 12 and a male.
Since when do we take house calls?
Since a billionaire asks us to. Back to the case. He's suffering from symptoms of fatigue. He fainted. He recently had what they thought is the flu. From just that, what do you think it could be?
Well, he could have asthma. He could have been dehydrated. And he could have just been exhausted.
Like exhaustion.
You gotta run a few more tests.
Okay, I'll go check with the family. Hi, Mr. Anderson.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
I'm gonna examine Joshua one more time.
Alright.
Hi, Joshua. I'm Dr. Simmons. How are you? Good. Okay, I'm gonna check your breathing if that's okay, alright? Okay. I'm gonna need you to sit up for me. Okay, take deep breaths. Another one. Okay, one more. Okay, now breathe like regular. Okay, I'm gonna ask you a couple of questions. Is that alright?
Alright.
Do you ever get tired or have shortness of breath when you're playing with your friends?
Yes.
Okay. Your dad told me you had the flu the other day. Was there any coughing?
Yes.
And he told me you had a fever. That's right, alright?
Yes.
Okay. Me and Dr. Chase are gonna work on figuring out what's wrong with you, alright? And trying to get you better. So just rest up.
Did Miami Heat win the game?
Of course.
Hi, Mr. Anderson. So after some more tests and some deliberation, we have found that your son has acute respiratory illness, which would explain his flu-like symptoms.
What does that mean?
An acute respiratory infection is a serious infection that prevents normal breathing, and it also prevents the body from getting oxygen, which explains and it also explains all of his symptoms, like the flu, because he has it causes a runny nose, cough, sore throat, and it also explains his fainting because it also causes dizziness and low blood oxygen levels and loss of consciousness.
So what are you going to do to help him?
We're going to prescribe him with penicillin, and then we're going to observe him for 24 hours and see how that's going to help him. And then it should cause the acute respiratory illness to subside.
Okay.
Hi, Josh. Hey, Mr. Anderson. So it's 24 hours, so I'm going to check your breathing and see how you are. I'm going to need you to take a couple of deep breaths for me. Okay. Okay. Now breathe like regular. Okay, Mr. Anderson, so the penicillin is working perfectly. So I'm going to go ahead and go, and you can bring Joshua back to the hospital in a week for a follow-up appointment. Hello? What do you mean there's a new outbreak? MERS? Those are all the symptoms my patient has. Okay, I gotta call you back. Bye.
Are you feeling okay?
Mr. Anderson, I know I told you that he has an acute respiratory infection, but after I got some news, I ran another test, and it turns out that Joshua doesn't have an acute respiratory infection, but that's only one of the symptoms of his disease. He actually has what they call MERS.
What's MERS?
It's Middle East Respiratory Syndrome.
Middle East? How did he get it?
It's caused by a coronavirus called MERS-CoV. Have you had any visitors lately?
His grandfather came in town about last week.
Where's his grandfather from exactly?
France.
Yes, France is one of the countries associated with the disease that have. It's a new disease recently spread, and France is one of the countries that's been affected.
Are you guys serious? This is ridiculous. I didn't come and call you here and pay you to tell me that there's some new disease in the world. I wanted you to help my son. I'm not paying you guys anything.